All right, what's up everybody? If West Palm Beach is the city you've been considering moving to, you'll definitely want to watch this video because it's going to tell you 7 things you must know before relocating to this city. And we're getting at it right here. All right, we're back. Guys, if this is the first time to my channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, playing, working, living in South Florida, then this channel is definitely the channel for you. Me and my team specialize in helping people relocate to these areas, different cities in South Florida, and we absolutely love it. But the only way that we can help you is if you shoot us a text, give us a call, send us an email, find a way to contact us because we want to help you in that scenario. Today I'm right here at one of our local parks and it's a little bit cloudy, so hopefully it's not too dark out. There's people everywhere biking, as you just saw behind me. People are walking, enjoying the weather. We are in the month of March and it's still absolutely gorgeous to come out and get out here in this wonderful weather. So today we're talking about the city of West Palm Beach and 7 things you must know before moving and relocating to this city. Reason number 1 is there are only 2 ways out of this city, which is 2 of our main highways, one of them being I-95 and the other being Turnpike. So I-95 is a free highway which goes very, very far north, and then you have Turnpike, which is a toll plaza that you do have to pay for. There are some options with this highway, one of them being the Sun Pass, which gives you a discounted rate when using this highway. It's a little fob that you kind of just connect to your window, whether it's like those little sticky plastic things or a sticker, and you do get discounts when you sign up and you have an account through Sun Pass. You also get access to the express lane, so it's a lot quicker, easier. It took me a while to get one of those, and remember guys, I grew up here, but I kind of fought the idea because now they have toll by plate, and toll by plate, they just kind of take your picture, they send you something in the mail, but that got a little bit expensive and there are some additional fees that go with that, so it's just so much better just to sign up for the Sun Pass when using that highway. So also, the Florida Turnpike it doesn't have as many exits like the I-95. I-95 has an exit every maybe mile or so, and on the Turnpike it can go miles before you see the next exit. So if you're using the Turnpike and you miss your exit, it's going to be a little while before you can get off at the next exit. It might take you much further, which I've done because I try to, whether I'm just talking through my car speaker to someone, whether it's a client or a family member or a friend, I'm multitasking and I always, not always, but I sometimes miss my stop, so that's not fun. So definitely keep that in mind when using those 2 highways for sure. But yes, that's reason number 1, is that you only have those 2 ways of getting out of the city as far as highways. All right, so thing number 2 you must know about West Palm Beach, Florida, is that there are different doctors and different specializations that they have when looking for medical treatment. There's all kinds of doctors in different areas of this city. Though some people stated when I was doing research for this video is that you still sometimes have to travel down south to find certain specializations, like bigger cities such as Miami, Fort Lauderdale, areas like that, where people had to travel to get a specialization for a special doctor. And sometimes what I found is that they found it more affordable going down south than it was up here in West Palm Beach. So doing your research as far as if you do have special or certain medical needs, researching those doctors, maybe getting some information about what it costs, or through your insurance, anything like that, finding out that information before thinking of relocating to this specific city is definitely doing your research as far as medical treatment and what is available in this area. If it's a different city such as Palm Beach Gardens or something like Lake Worth, those cities are not too far, so it's not too much of a further drive, but definitely doing that research before relocating and moving to the city to make sure that it's something that is convenient for you. I know that when I go to the doctor, or dentist or whatever it might be, going to somewhere within the city that I live in is so much more convenient, especially when it comes to the day of, if you're running late or something comes up, if it's a quicker drive, especially something like Fort Lauderdale, Miami is where you have to go, you know, keeping that in mind before considering this city is something you want to think about. Okay, so reason number 3, or thing number 3 that you should consider or know before moving to the city of West Palm Beach is there is one airport in West Palm Beach. Okay, so that's PBI. PBI is a great airport. It's one of my favorites. We have a couple of other local ones, which is Miami and Fort Lauderdale. When those are about, Miami's probably an hour and a half from West Palm Beach, depending where exactly you're located in West Palm Beach. And then Fort Lauderdale is probably about a 45 minute to an hour drive away. Those airports are much bigger than PBI. Depending where you're traveling to, you will likely have more options in Fort Lauderdale or Miami compared to Palm Beach. And also in the past when I've traveled, PBI was a little more expensive compared to those airports specifically, and there were more options in those other airports. West Palm Beach having the one airport, which is a little smaller, not as many options. If you do travel a lot for work or whatever reason, maybe you take different vacations throughout the year, definitely keep that in mind, that Palm Beach Airport does not necessarily always have the options you need, or destinations or different airlines. So you'll want to kind of look into that, because if it's too far of a drive to Fort Lauderdale or Miami and you do a lot of traveling, that may be something you may want to find a city that's a little bit more south compared to West Palm Beach, Florida. All right guys, so if you're finding this information useful, or you find that this is the channel you want to get all the information about South Florida when relocating or moving, definitely you're welcome to hit that subscribe button, or even click in the description below where I have a link and you can set up a one-on-one with me. We can meet via Zoom and talk a little bit more about what you're looking for and what your needs are. Also, before I get to topic number 4 of why things you need to know before relocating to West Palm Beach, Florida, I found that a lot of people tend to confuse West Palm Beach, Palm Beach County, and the city of Palm Beach. So as you can see on this map right here, West Palm Beach is a city within the county of Palm Beach County, and also Palm Beach is another city which is more of an island off of Palm Beach County. So definitely when researching and looking up those things, keep that in mind, because West Palm Beach is a city within Palm Beach County. All right, so reason number 4, something that you need to know before relocating to West Palm Beach, Florida, is the rent and prices of homes. As you know, the market definitely has changed over the last few years, and prices were going up, rents were going up, and this is something that you definitely want to think about and consider when relocating to West Palm Beach, Florida. Prices and rents went up, especially if you're looking for something like a single family home. There are pockets within West Palm Beach, Florida that are still very affordable, just depending what your budget is and what you're looking for, what size home. There's also little pockets within West Palm Beach, Florida, and just north of West Palm Beach, Florida, which is North Palm Beach, where there are pockets of like no association, single family homes, though those prices are a little up there. But if it's what you're looking for, it's definitely something you can find. There are also older homes located within West Palm Beach. Some of them are considered historical. Those areas are just have very unique homes with special finishes and are just absolutely gorgeous and beautiful. The east part of West Palm Beach, you can be a lot closer to the beach areas. West Palm Beach does offer great beaches as well. But definitely doing your research and working with a realtor to go over the pricing and options within West Palm Beach is something you want to consider before relocating to this city. And also there's a west part of West Palm Beach which also offers larger homes with larger lots, no association, those kind of areas are great as well. So just depending what you're looking for, we can definitely find the property that is right for you. Okay, thing number 5 that you definitely should know before relocating to West Palm Beach, Florida, is there are all kinds of different types of drivers on the road in West Palm Beach. This is something you definitely want to keep in mind. I've talked about traffic in other videos, though really what I haven't touched base on is the different types of drivers out there. Okay, so I find that Palm Beach County in general, West Palm Beach, is or has a variety of different types of people. As you know, Florida is definitely a tourist destination state for sure. Some cities more than others. West Palm Beach will have what we call like snowbirds, people that kind of come in to visit 3 to 6, 7 months out of the year, because they're getting away from those states that have snow, ice, weather, different types of weather compared to the warm climate, tropical climate that we have here in Florida. Keep that in mind, that those months and times of the year are definitely more hectic than others. Dealing with some of the locals, they don't exactly have the patience sometimes for people that don't. If you're visiting in town and you don't know exactly where you're going, definitely expect for the horn to be laid on, to be beeped at you, but just be patient with those types of drivers that tend to be impatient. So dealing with that kind of stuff, different times of the day, is definitely something to keep in mind when driving around and visiting in West Palm Beach or moving here. Once you know your way around the city, you can kind of know back roads, different ways to get, you know, around, and not necessarily driving on those highways that I mentioned. Sometimes you don't even have to get on the highway. You can take some back roads to get around within West Palm Beach, Florida, for sure, depending how far you're going and where you're visiting to. So keep that in mind, dealing with the different types of drivers when moving to West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay, so we're almost there, reason number 7, but we're gonna talk about reason number 6, or thing you need to know before relocating to West Palm Beach, Florida, is there is no actual inside mall in this city. There are cities that are not too far from West Palm Beach, Florida, that do offer an inside mall. West Palm Beach does offer the outlets. The outlets are great. They're newer. They haven't always been around. They offer different stores like Nike, Banana Republic, the Levi's store. They have a food court. The outlets is definitely a great experience to visit when in West Palm Beach, Florida. And if it's a city you decide to move to, it's definitely a great place to shop as well. Though if you're more of an inside mall type of person, then West Palm Beach, you definitely have to drive to a different city to get to that type of mall. Sorry guys, there's a lot of people out here. It's a very active park. I'm here at Okehili Park. This is one of the largest parks in Palm Beach County. It's such a great park if you're in town, you like to bike, you like to jog, you like to run, you like to be active outside. This is a park you definitely want to visit. We actually brought our bikes out here this weekend. It was so cool. We brought Luna with us and we rode the bikes, we parked, we, you know, just kind of cooled off a little bit. She got to enjoy laying out in the sun. It was just super great, great park. So as I was saying, no inside mall with West Palm Beach, though there are a couple that are not too far. You have Palm Beach Gardens, which has the Palm Beach Gardens Mall, a lot to offer there. There's the Boca Mall, which has a lot to offer there. Those are two really big malls. And then you have one that's a little smaller, which is the Boynton Beach Mall. And you also have Wellington. So lots of options, just not one within West Palm Beach, Florida. But the outlets are a great option. So definitely some things there. But if you're one that wants it a little closer to home, then West Palm Beach does not offer that. Okay, so we're at the final topic, which is reason number 7, things you need to consider before relocating to West Palm Beach, Florida, is the construction. There is construction actually going on just about everywhere. There are new homes going up, there are new commercial, you know, options and buildings going up, and of course, you know, roads being expanded. This is expected everywhere. Just give a little bit more time when traveling to work or to an event or a party, wherever it is you're going. Give yourself a little extra time, especially during the day hours when construction is definitely going on. Sometimes it opens up at night. They'll block the lane during the day just because of the safety of their workers. At night it should open back up. Sometimes they just take the orange barrier cones down and it opens up at night, but definitely keep that in mind. There is a lot of construction going on, and just be cautious. I know a lot of people still tend to, you know, text and drive and try to multitask, but definitely pay attention to the road when driving around this city, because there is a lot going on. A lot of growth in this city. I've done a video of downtown West Palm Beach. As you can see, there was a lot of construction going on there as well. A lot of new things coming. At the end of the day, it's a great city, and through these videos, I do not try to sway you in any way of what neighborhood or what city to move to. I intend to just provide information that I find through online, through feedback from clients, and from personal experience. So if you have any questions, don't forget, guys, click that link below. You can set up a one-on-one with me, hit that subscribe button and ring that bell. I post videos every week, and if you found this information useful, definitely hit those buttons so that it helps with the algorithms through YouTube to get this information out to other people just like you, looking for information just like this. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.